Some expected things, some unexpected things have dropped both in the world of movies and movie news. And the first is this. We knew that there was a seventh Transformers movie on the way. Like this has been announced for a while. And we knew that indie filmmaker Stephen Caple Jr. has been attached to direct. Well, now, as of yesterday, we have an official title for the film. Which, as this particular article in MovieWeb points out, the new title of the movie will be called Transformers Beast Alliance. Now, it had been rumored, heavily rumored, way back in November. Like when they announced the writers for the new Transformers movie, it had been heavily rumored that this was going to be kind of like a Beast Wars kind of movie. But again, it was rumored. Nobody knew anything. Now we have the official title Transformers Beast Alliance, which kind of in the title in and of itself confirms that we are getting a Beast Wars movie. Now, will this take place on Cybertron? Will this take place on Earth? I tend to think it's probably going to take place on Earth, as all of the Transformers movies have. The opening to Bumblebee was probably my favorite part of any of the Transformers movies, period. I want to see more of that. And I think a lot of people are with me. I want to see what the Transformers do on their home planet of Cybertron. I want to see the rise to power of Optimus Prime. I want to see like how these characters, how these individuals interact with each other on their home planet. Yeah, like I understand like the need for a human component, and I understand why they're doing it the way that they're doing it, or rather the way they have done it. I just want to see more stuff on Cybertron. Like, take out the human element. I don't think you need the human element. It's this false idea that in order for a human audience to connect with a fantasy movie, you need to have human-like characters. And that's not true. That is completely not true. Look at almost any Pixar movie ever. But Mike, Pixar movies draw from real life. They're about fish, and we can connect to fish. Fish exist. Or, I don't know, look at WALL-E. WALL-E's a great example. There were so few characters. There were like two characters in that entire, not in the entire movie, but like for a good portion of the movie. And look at how much drama that they created from that film. How much emotion that those characters were able to evoke with each other. It was beautiful. For a long time, WALL-E was my favorite Pixar film. Now that trophy goes to Inside Out, but still, as long as you make the Transformers characters relatable, who cares what they look like? Who cares that they're robots? I want to see a good movie about these characters. Now, with this particular thing, let's go over and talk about the writers for a second. We've known for a while that the writers on the movie are coming obviously from other franchises. Let's kind of talk about some of their credits real quick, right? So Joby Harold and James Vanderbilt are the two writers that Paramount has hired to write this movie. And, like I said, it was rumored for a while that it was going to be a Beast Wars kind of thing. Joby Harold, he penned the script. He wrote the script for the most recent King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. That movie did not go over very well. At all. And then we have, oh shoot, I just forgot his name. The other dude. It's in here. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Okay, so Joby Harold also worked on some of the John Wick movies. He did John Wick 2 and 3. Okay, cool. Good action. It had some, like, those movies had some really good action in them. Not great story in any. Well, arguably there was a decent story in the first John Wick. John Wick 2 and 3 was all about the action. It was a loose thread of a story just to give us an excuse for big action and fun action at that. So I think we can expect like some good fun action from this next installment of Transformers 7 Beast Alliance. But also look at some of the stuff that James Vanderbilt has worked on. Good old Jimmy Vanderbilt. He did The Rundown with The Rock, The Amazing Spider-Man, which I enjoyed. The Amazing Spider-Man has mixed reactions. Some people really don't like the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. Some people are okay with it. He also did Independence Day Resurgence. Ouch. He was, and as this article points out, he was best known for writing the script for David Fincher's Zodiac. So there's some hits in there, and there's some misses. And when they miss, those are some big misses. So the new movie, Transformers Beast Alliance, directed by Creed 2 director. Now, Stephen Caple Jr., it should be noted, he directed Creed 2, but up until that, he hasn't done a lot. Well, I'm sorry. It's not that he hasn't done a lot. It's all indie stuff. And I'm not saying his indie stuff is bad. I haven't seen any of it. I still have yet to see Creed 2. I know Creed 2 got a decent reaction. Not as good as the first one, but, you know, a good, solid sequel that people enjoyed. And, I mean, hey, that's a huge accomplishment right there. But going from Creed 2, jumping into, which is arguably, I understand, like, going from an indie filmmaking perspective into a movie like Creed 2, I think that logic tracks. But then going from a Creed 2 to a Transformers movie, maybe this is going to be the best one yet, because he has that indie storytelling background behind him. I don't know. Especially when you have the writers from Independence Day Resurgence and King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. I don't know. I don't have the biggest trust in this. It seems like Paramount is kind of following in that kind of Warner Brothers step of, our butts are being handed to us by Marvel. We need to get the ball rolling. We really need to make this something great. And Bumblebee was good. Bumblebee was really solid. And as reports have been coming out, this Transformers 7, Transformers Beast Alliance, will fall in the same universe as the Bumblebee movie. Even though Bumblebee is, it's kind of like an alternate universe from the other Transformers movies. It's kind of a prequel, but kind of standalone, stands on its own 2 feet. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see for ourselves. But the question is for you guys, what do you think of Transformers Beast Alliance? Are you excited that we're going to get more Beast Wars type stuff in the Transformers franchise? We saw a tiny bit of that in one of the last ones with Mark Wahlberg. I never saw it. I know it's not exactly Beast Wars. It's more of like the dinosaur Transformer era. So I get it. I haven't seen it. I'm not that invested in the Transformers movies. I don't like them that much at all. Bumblebee, I think universally we can all agree is the best one out there, but not for me, you guys. Not for me. Like I said, question is for you. What do you think of the new Beast Alliance movie coming out, directed by Stephen Caple Jr.? Do you think he's a good fit? Do you like these writers that they have hired to write the film? Do you think they're going to do a good job, or are you a little more skeptical like me and think, I'm going to reserve judgment until this thing actually comes out? What are your thoughts? Jump on down to the comment section below and let me know what those are. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Tony Stark's Iron Man would want you to do.